Good afternoon. Thank you all for being here. My name is Ed Kiernan, Chair for the FCRC. The Franchise and Concession Review Committee public hearing will now come to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Mayor,
Present.
Office of the Mayor,
Olivia Arno, present.
Controller,
Ricky DaCosta for New York City Controller Brad Lander, present.
Corporation Counsel,
Matthew Bridge, present.
Office of Management and Budget,
Nancy Lynn, present.
President Bar of the Bronx. Let the record reflect President Bar of the Bronx is not present. President Bar of Brooklyn,
Rick Bird for Brooklyn Borough President Antonio Reynoso.
President Bar of Manhattan,
Peter Torrey for Manhattan Borough President Mark Levine.
President Bar of Queens. Let the record reflect President Bar of Queens is not present. President Bar of Staten Island,
Yassine Jokers representing Staten Island Borough President Vito J. Vasella, present.
Representative Department of Parks and Recreation,
Phil Abramson, present.
Welcome to this public hearing of the Franchise and Concession Review Committee. The hearing being conducted today has been publicly advertised in accordance with the New York City Charter and concession rules of the City of New York. We want to be sure that anyone desiring to be heard has an opportunity to do so. All persons wishing to speak must fill out a request slip, which may be obtained from the clerk. Those registered will be called upon to testify after their calendar item has been called. You may also submit written testimony to the clerk, which will be made part of the record. Any written submissions can be given to the clerk at the close of the public hearing, or can be emailed to fcrc@mocs.nyc.gov before the end of today. All written testimony will be provided to the committee for their review and consideration. Will the clerk please call the first calendar item?
New York City Department of Parks and Recreation, calendar item number 1. In the matter of the intent to award as a concession a license agreement to Hudson River Yacht Club for the renovation, operation, and maintenance of the Hudson River Marina in the Cattegat Basin, Brooklyn, New York. The license will provide for a term of 20 years.
We will take testimony from the public, but first I'd like to ask the members of the committee if they have any statements. We will now begin hearing testimony from the public. Each speaker will be allotted 3 minutes to testify. I ask that you are respectful of the time limit and encourage you to provide testimony. When you testify, please state your name and affiliation, if any. Clerk, please call the person who wishes to testify.
We have no testimony.
Clerk, please call the next calendar item.
New York City Department of Parks and Recreation, calendar item number 2. In the matter of the intent to award as a concession a license agreement to Midget Squadron of Jamaica Bay, Inc. for the renovation, operation, and maintenance of the Midget Squadron Marina in the Cattegat Basin, Brooklyn, New York. The license will provide for a term of 20 years.
We will take testimony from the public, but first I'd like to ask members of the committee if they have any statements. We will now begin hearing testimony from the public. Clerk, please call the next person who wishes to testify.
We have no testimony.
Will the clerk please call the next calendar item?
New York City Department of Parks and Recreation, calendar item number 3. In the matter of the intent to award as a concession a license agreement to Cattegat Squadron, Inc. for the renovation, operation, and the maintenance of the Cattegat Marina in the Cattegat Basin, Brooklyn, New York. The license will provide for a term of 20 years.
We'll take testimony from the public. First, I'd like to ask members of the committee if they have any statements. Now begin hearing testimony from the public. Will the clerk please call the next person who wishes to testify?
No testimony.
Does the agency presenting calendar items have any statements for the record?
No, thank you.
No one wishes to speak. That concludes today's hearing. We ask the reporter make the entire public hearing agenda, which will be publicly available and distributed at this hearing, part of the final record of the proceeding. The hearing is now closed.